If you gave God a list of every single thing that you want out of this life and He gave you everything on that list, you'd be selling yourself short. That's what someone said to me when I first started my new way of life, when I got sober and when I came to know God. And they could not be more right. Literally right now, just think right now, what is something that you would die to have? Like something that you just need to have? Like put it in the comments. You could get that thing, and what God has for you is so much bigger and so much better than that, that if you got one or the other, you'd be kicking yourself for getting the thing that you want. I gave a child up for adoption at birth. I was in the very worst part of my disease and I could not take care of a child. I had a moment with that child before I walked out of his life forever. I was laying in his crib and my heart was destroyed looking down at this baby and realizing that I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't be his mother, that somebody else was gonna have to be his mom, and that I wouldn't have a role in his life. A couple years later, I got sent to prison and I got sober. Somebody told me that, and I remember putting on my list, like in my head, I would love for us to meet one day. Like how crazy would that be? Like I would just love that. And a couple years ago, I'm walking through Walmart at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night and ended up running into him, met him for the first time. He's 18 years old. But it gets better. A woman reached out to us from the Tamron Hall show and asked if we would like to come to New York City and tell our story on TV. And so last week we flew to freaking New York. I stayed in the 17th floor of this incredible hotel. I've never been to New York, never been on the 17th floor of anything. We got to spend this entire weekend together, just me and him, just us. Like getting to know him and him getting to know me, and like that little baby that I looked down at 20 years ago and thought, you would be better off if I got lost, if I was not in your life. And now I get to play this role in his life. All I'm saying is, whatever your dreams are, give it to God